lovelies, so I recently tried out the Curlformers on wet natural hair and I wanted to show you all. My hair is freshly washed and sectioned off into 4s. I'm just going to let my hair down and split each section into half before I start working on it. Because my hair is already washed and I've already applied my leave-in conditioner, I'll only be using my DIY homemade whipped shea butter mix and the Eco Styler gel with argan oil. I'm going to be using approximately 40 of these Dupe Curlformers. My hair has been moisturized with my leave-in, so now I just run the shea butter over my hair to seal that in, and then I'm going to add the gel, working that through the section, combing my fingers through, making sure your hair is extra detangled for this style. Then I start twisting at the roots to prepare for my Curlformer. You'll want to snake the rod through the Curlformer, hook it onto that twist, and then slowly, gently tug the hair through the Curlformer. On to the next section of my hair. I'm going to split that in two, always working with small sections, working the shea butter in and the gel, and then I need to roll my roots so that they are manageable to get into that Curlformer. Hooking the Curlformer on, and then working the Curlformer up to the top so I can tug that hair through. And then I just do the same thing to every other section. This process takes me about 25 minutes sometimes, and I'm really just working all the product into my hair and then sliding that hair through the Curlformer. So here I am with the majority of my hair done. As you'll see, there are two colors. One color for each side of your hair for how you want the curls to either curl into your face or away from your face. So I wanted to show you guys that this process can get a little bit tricky and sometimes your hair does get snagged. So it's very important to be careful with your hair. So as you see, I've properly rolled my hair and now I'm trying to tug it through, and it actually is a struggle. And the hair does get a little bit snagged through the Curlformer. This can be terrible for your hair because it can cause breaking. So if you find yourself tugging, you have to stop and start over, maybe using a smaller section or adding more product. So now I've got them all in, and they're honestly made of a pretty cool material. They're very movable and springy, and they're actually kind of soft and collapsible. I'm gonna get under the dryer for 2 hours and be right back. So I'm back and I've already taken out a couple just to make sure they were dry. And now I'm ready to take down all my Curlformers. All you have to do is squeeze the opening towards your roots and then slowly remove the Curlformer, making sure not to snag any of your hair strands. Here's a closer view of the process of taking out the Curlformers. So here's my hair with all the different spirals I have. They're pretty tight, so what I'm going to do is start wrapping each spiral around its neighboring spiral and do the same for each neighboring spiral so that I have them all wrapped around each other, and that way I can just stretch and make my curls fall a little bit more. I'm going to keep this in for about 15 minutes, maybe to 20 minutes. So now I'm back with my slightly stretched curls, and I'm just going to fluff them out and shake them out, try to separate my roots as much as I can for now, because I'm going to wear this style for a long time. So with your Curlformers, you can do whatever you want with them. You can separate them into more curls to make them fluffy and big and voluminous if you want to wear your curls that day, or you can use this style to stretch, keep your hair stretched for a week. You can do whatever you like with this style, and for me, I wasn't going to actually wear this style out for a couple days, so I didn't want to separate them too much. I wanted my curls to stay intact. As you guys can see, it's super springy and super bouncy. The spiral is intact throughout the hair. My two favorite things about curlformers are just how manageable and stretched the roots are, and just how springy and bouncy the curls are. With a head of stretched spiral curls, you can play around with them, maneuver them, flop them to the side, do whatever you like with them. These curls are amazing for low do's, up do's, half up, half down do's, all types of things. You can wear your spiral curls in any way that you want to. I love this look on my stretched natural hair that I got from a wet set. Let me know how you do your curlformer styles.